The wind in your face, the no traffic jams, cheaper to run, you just getting out there. It's the best thing I like about it.
Definitely the freedom it gives you, the sense of speed, the camaraderie between other bikers. It's something you don't get in other forms of transport.
What I love about biking is the ability to just go right through the traffic on the M8, filtering right through to the top and not have to wait in any queues. The other thing I like is the freedom, of just to enjoy yourself, not have to worry about traffic queues and other motorists.
Say I use my bike every day for my work, and I travel long distances on rural commuter roads, which can be very, very busy. And from the point of view of getting from A to B quickly, it's a great tool because it means I can overtake where people in cars can't. And doing it recreationally, it's just the sheer fun of the challenge, I suppose, taking on a tricky road and getting to the other end of it in one piece.
Bike Safe, it's a national campaign, but it was the Met down in London that started it, and it was basically to try and reduce the amount of motorcyclists that were getting killed on the roads. People would go on and take further training and get experience, as they ride the bike, albeit it might be bad experience, but it's very difficult, I think, to make people take further training.
And when people pass the Module 1, the riding changes, they become more confident, they know they've got control of the bike, and the whole ride changes completely. It changes the rider, makes them a confident rider in my point of view.
Certainly now, it's kind of almost split into modules. There's a hazard perception test, which is a lot better now. Then you've got the modular system where you do the off-road skills first, and if you pass that you then go out and do the on-road skills.
I don't think they realise how much skill it actually takes to be on a road. Firstly, you're balancing on two wheels, battling the elements, the rain, the wind, and then there's also the obstacles on the road like diesel spills, gravel and everything else that comes with being a road user.
What's caused a decline in the number of bikers at the moment is just the aspect of the cost. Just lately, things have turned around that people are getting out of cars and getting on smaller bikes. I've had an increase in people doing CBT on an older generation, not intending to take tests, just to do CBT so they can ride a 125 or a scooter back and forward to work.
I think bikers were misjudged by the public quite a lot with the rockers and the mods and all that, but I think nowadays it's a lot better than it was. It could still be better, but I don't think that they're prejudged anywhere near like they used to be.
I think the issue of bikers being prejudged by other members of the public is a lot less now than it was when I first started biking in the 80s. In those days it was assumed that if you rode two wheels you were a bit of a yob. But I think there are so many people now who use motorbikes that we're seen as being just pretty normal people.
Bikers are definitely prejudged by the general public, by going back to probably the 50s where the hairy arse type of attitude. They can be from lawyers to nurses, everybody, all walks of life are bikers. So.
But they've all got one thing in common, and that's bikes, and comradeship as well.
Bikers being prejudged by the public, yes, I do think that's the case. Not by the majority, probably a small-minded minority, but yeah, that's how I feel. Basically, perceived speed, loud pipes, but that's the way it goes, I'm afraid. Small-minded minority spoil it for the rest.
I don't think the public realise how much bikers do for charity, but then I don't think that the public realise how much any person does for charity.
Every weekend, all around the country, there'll be bike groups that will be out there raising money for charity.
I come across quite a lot of bikers. Obviously it's a seasonal thing in the winter. Not everybody's a lunatic like me, they get into four wheels, but I think generally, no, there's quite a few, quite a lot of bikers still out on the road.
Since I started 25, 30 years ago, all my mates had bikes, little bikes, but whether it's the cost of the test now it being so expensive and so difficult, and the cost of bikes being more expensive, and cheap cars being more readily available has probably put a lot of bikers off.
I recommend it to all women to get bikes if they like bikes. It's good fun being out in the open road, and the guys look after you.